My name is Bernard Odote. I look after a company called House of Procurement. I'm the founder and the group managing director. House of Procurement, we operate in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and have offices in Nigeria and affiliate in Congo. We also have global partners who support us to do global sourcing, to acquire products anywhere in the world, from China to South America to North America. We work also with diverse financial partners to help us support our customers be able to pay for and acquire whatever they are looking for conveniently and competitively. In House of Procurement, we do specifically two things, which is physical supply chain management and financial supply chain management. In physical supply chain management, we help all our partners to be able to acquire their goods, products, materials, and equipment from anywhere in the world, to be able to bring them with quality and guaranteed availability at all times. And in financial supply chain management, we enable our customers to acquire these products conveniently without straining their cash flows, their balance sheets, or worrying how to pay for them or when they will get paid. Out of Procurement, we are ostensibly a procurement services and financial solutions company. We support organizations in the two sides of their balance sheet, one side the physical side and the other side the financial side. We offer services such as global buying, group purchasing, procurement transformation and engineering, business spend management, and as well as we offer financial solutions such as liquidity support with cash injection, asset financing, working capital finance, and any other structured finance to enable our customers access funds. We work with various sectors, almost all sectors. The manufacturing sectors are big customers to us, medical sector, in healthcare sector generally. Humanitarian organizations are big partners of ours. In the education sectors, we support schools. We work with the logistics companies, construction companies. We support any sector that acquires and sells or acquires and manufactures. Global sourcing just means we can get you anything you want from anywhere in the world, and we get you from competent, compliant suppliers. We search the world, locally, regionally, internationally, to ensure we get quality products for you, competitive products from compliant suppliers and competent suppliers. We audit these suppliers, we visit them, we run sourcing events to ensure that what you are paying for is the best price you can get, is the best product you can get, and we are able to get it anytime, real time, anything you want. Many organizations spend between 36 to 80% of their revenue on procurement. When you do your profitability, revenue minus cost, major contribution of that cost factor is procurement. Also, many organizations that collapse due to cash issues and how they spend that money, when they pay that money. When we do procurement transformation, we re-engineer how this organization manage their spend. We do analysis and diagnostic to know who they are paying and how much they are paying, what percentage of their turnover is going out, are they paying the best price, do they have the right team, do they have the right organizational structure, do they have the right technology to ensure they can operate competitively in the procurement space. Because procurement space, how you buy, directly impacts your cost of product and directly impacts how competitive you are in the market. If you don't buy properly, procurement catches up with you. The pandemic has shown us also, if you buy very far, you have problems. If you buy very near, you need to develop those suppliers. So we engineer all organizations to ensure they can sleep with peace of mind, knowing their procurement is set, they have quality products, the products are assured, they'll always have them on time, they are paying the best price, they have compliance in the supply chain, there's no risk of ethics or fraud or any risk of operation disruption because they are not able to get supplied. Organizations such as schools, hospitals, NGOs, faith-based organizations, construction companies, logistics companies buy similar things, including banks and insurance companies. They buy laptops, they buy food, they buy furniture, they buy similar things. But why should they buy it alone? Why can't they combine all this spend so that the price reduces and they get better terms? Most of them buy and pay in advance. But with us, we consolidate the spend from all these partners, we lower the price and give them extended payment terms. For example, schools, when they open the semester, they have the pressure to collect school fees. We provide them with anything they want at the beginning of the semester, give them time to collect the school fees, they can pay us at the beginning of the other semester. Hospitals the same way, to collect their hospital bills from insurance companies. So we consolidate spend from many organizations to lower price, to have pre-agreed contracts with competent suppliers, audited suppliers, so that they are sure that they are working with correct partners, they are getting the best price, and they can enjoy convenient terms. Cash is everything. There's a saying that says turnover is vanity, profit is sanity, cash is reality. Some people say cash is king. Many companies that collapse because they don't have money. Mostly because how they pay their suppliers. Among other spend, goods, services, and products are some of the major expenses for businesses. If you spend wrongly, if you pay wrongly, you will suffer cash flow issues. You will not be able to pay your obligation, your liability, sometimes even your employees. So working capital solution is to ensure the cash in the business is optimized. When do you buy inventory and when do you pay for it? How do you buy equipment and when do you pay for it? How do you pay your suppliers? On time and not in advance. So we provide solutions to ensure businesses are never out of pocket. They pay when they have already been paid. And this ensures they have cash flow to run the business. And cash is the lifeblood of the business. Any business that operates as an asset. Banks have servers and computers. Hotels have kitchen equipment and laundry equipment. Manufacturers have plant and equipment. Logistics companies have lorries. Everybody has some set of an equipment or an asset. If you buy this equipment in advance and you use it for 5 years, you're already out of pocket. That ensures that you could have constraints in cash should you want to do something else. Even when you want to change the equipment or technology changes, you already have an owned equipment that you cannot dispose. So asset finance helps you to acquire the equipment, utilize it, earn from it while it pays for itself. It helps you also to be able to manage technology changes, manage expansion, manage upgrade. So we enable to buy you the asset on your behalf and structure a financing around it. You can do a lease, you can do an asset finance, you can do an extended term through an LC or supplier credit, but you use this equipment to make money from it and pay for itself. Businesses make decisions usually, for example, to buy equipment in cash or to buy a lot of inventory. Sometimes it's because they don't know how the logistics will be. Sometimes they don't know if they'll find a supplier, or they assume if they buy a lot of inventory, they get discount and they save. When you buy a lot of inventory, you have cash tied in the business. An example that happens during the pandemic area is that businesses bought a lot of inventory that they could not use. They could not manufacture, they could not sell. Everywhere was shut down. So you have money stuck in assets or in inventory. Employees need salaries. They could have been able to pay employee salaries even 50%, but their money was stuck in inventory and in assets. In that moment, they come to us, and against those assets and inventory, we unlock cash for them and inject cash back to business. As long as businesses can show us that they are able to consume this inventory over a period of time, and they are going to use this asset to produce money, to utilize them for their productivity activities. And it doesn't have to be only the pandemic periods. Even now, businesses with a lot of inventory and assets are tying working capital and tying cash. Against those inventories they have, we are able to inject back capital with those inventory and assets as collateral. This unlocks opportunities for business to expand, to invest in other areas, to introduce new products, and always pay their employees, including bonuses. Many suppliers, especially SMEs, lack funding, but they win very good contracts. When they go to the banks, they either get 70% approved funding, 80% or 90%. Sometimes they don't get at all. But when they get partial funding, either from the bank or they have 50% of the funding by themselves, they struggle to get the rest of the money to be able to pay the suppliers 100% so that they can deliver the contract. We step in at this moment. When you get a bank approving for you 80%, you come to us, we give you the 20% so that you're able to pay your supplier 100%. If by yourself you have 50% of the money, but you cannot fulfill the contract because you need the other 50%, you also come to us and we give you the other 50% to fulfill the contract. When you seek for advance payment from customers, they don't give you. You could come to us to give you the advance payment against the contract, against the PO, so that you're able to fulfill the contract and we fulfill partial funding for you. You must prove that you can access some funding, of course, but we will always ensure you get 100% funding to fulfill your obligations. As mentioned earlier, many people buy a lot of inventory for no reason, maybe for fear of disruption or out of stock or to get discounts. We have solutions to allow organizations to access inventory for their manufacturing or for their sales without spending any money upfront. So we can keep inventory in organizations' warehouses or even in shop floors so that they can pick only when they want, either when they are selling or when they are producing in the factory. So you just get it just in time. When you collect it is when it becomes your inventory. But you can be assured that we can keep 3 months, 4 months of stock for you without it being in your balance sheet and without you spending money on it. So you get it just in time or when you sell. For example, if you're a car dealer or a devices dealer, we are able to have devices and cars in your showrooms and in your shops without you spending money on them. But when your people buy from them from you, we are able to now unlock liquidity to you. Cooperative purchasing is coming together to buy as a cooperative body. So circles, SMEs who need to buy certain items that they cannot be given attention by big suppliers come to us like a corporate to secure these items. Sometimes also these organizations don't have the full money. So because of the cooperative buying, we are able to unlock some financing for them. So they access product from pre-approved buyers, they access better terms, and now they're able to access lower prices because they have come in a corporate of sorts to be able to buy product from already existing pre-approved contracts and agreements. Probably the most important resource in an organization is their procurement, supply chain, logistics, manufacturing teams. These are people who manage your resources. They either manage your money, they manage your raw materials, they manage your products and devices, or they manage your finished products. If these people are not strong, competent, qualified people and honest people, then you have problem. We have a database of qualified supply chain professionals, proven with a lot of experience in the workplace, hands-on experience, and also pre-screened for honesty. So we pre-screen through certain technologies for honesty, and we pre-screen for competence, where we look at skills for application, behavioral skills, relationship skills, and management skills. So when you come to us to get a supply chain talent, you are sure is an honest and competent talent that will manage your resources competently and honestly. So you cannot fear that any decision they make is against the company, but always for the company. The most important thing for an organization is how they spend money. Spend management is the most important thing. How, who, and at what cost. House of Procurement ensures you're spending your money with the right people at the right price, and also deferring when you pay that money. We look after your cost, we look after your cash, we ensure you remain afloat always. We are committed to create sustainable profit centers for organizations, and our modus operandi is for supply chain security and funding. So House of Procurement is here to ensure organizations do not only survive, but thrive.